What's up, everybody? Big Daddy B coming at you live from the AG. Ravens taking ass whooping to the Broncos. Congratulations, Bronco fans. Didn't really have any heat with anyone this week, but congratulations on the win. Peyton Manning is who Peyton Manning is. You have a pretty good team there, and you guys are getting yourself in good position for the playoffs. Now, before I get into any of the other crazy stuff, right off the bat, I want to say, hell of a game. Special teams for the Ravens. You guys played well. You did pretty good today. Secondly, defense. To the Ravens defense, hats off to you guys. You played a hell of a game. You guys have been bringing it, considering that you're probably fielding on most teams what would be considered a third string defense. You played with heart. You showed what you're made of with guys playing and starting that probably weren't, some of them guys weren't even on the team. I mean, they're bringing people in from the practice squad. They're picking people up off the street to play. And Dan Peeves, I don't care what anyone says, I think that you're doing a hell of a job with what you got to deal with what you got to put on the field. So defense, you played a good game. I don't care what the score was, you guys played a good game. You know, you got wore down at the end. That's what happens when you're on the field as much as you were. Okay, after that being said, Joe Flacco, fuck you. You know, this was your time to shine. This was your time to show everyone, and you didn't do it. You know, you make a stupid throw. I mean, everybody knew where you were throwing the ball. You stared right at the guy the whole time, and you throw it behind him. Intercepted, ran back for a touchdown. Oh, okay, you ran hard to try and catch the guy. You should run hard. You fucking made a dumbass throw, you stupid bitch. That being said about Flacco, I hope you do better next week. You're my quarterback. What else can I say? I mean, we got what we got. Offensive line, you blow. You know, Torrey got hurt today. Tried to make a hell of a catch, tried to, went up to get the ball, came down, may have a concussion. There's a loss on the first hit on the offensive line, on the offense, other than Yonda. We're losing players like crazy, man, at the wrong time of the year. But you got to deal with it. It happens to all the teams, and it just so happens that it seems like it's hitting us more than anybody else. Now karma's coming back to strike us. Oh, Dennis Pitta. I'm sorry, Dennis Pitta. Hell of a game. Hats off to you, sir. You played tough. You played hard. But karma's coming back to get us. I mean, we won a lot of games the first half of the season. The first part of the season that we probably shouldn't have won, but we won them. And the balls were bouncing our way. We were getting interceptions. We were getting turnovers. And now it's not happening. We had 2 special team plays where guys knocked the ball loose against the Redskins. Ball wasn't recovered in bounds. Today, ball wasn't recovered in bounds. It was a chance. If they get that fumble and we score, we could have been in the game. But it didn't happen. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. And that's the way we deal with it. Okay, to the last thing I'm going to get to. I come on here. I root for my team every week. I got their back. I feel that they're going to win, and I stand behind them, and I go to bat for them, and I'll battle anyone. But I did something this week that I've never done before. Well, I have just a little bit, but I had a better feeling that the team was going to win. But I did something this week that I never did before, and I came on here, and I made a video, and I said that my team was going to win. We were going to beat the Broncos. We were going to do this and that. When, honestly, guys, I picked it when I saw the schedule. I said, we're not going to win this game, which was the Broncos game. And I said, I don't think we're going to beat New York. Now, since New York played as shitty as they did on the road today against Atlanta, and I'm not saying we're as good as Atlanta. I know we're not as good as Atlanta. But the Giants didn't even show up in that game. So maybe the same Giant team will show up here and we'll have a battle and we could win that game. So I feel we can win that game now as opposed to what I felt before. Even after this shitty performance. But this Broncos game, I just, you know, I got a little feeling that maybe if Ray was coming back, when I found out Ray wasn't coming back, and I found out that Pollard wasn't playing, it was, you know, I pretty much was like, oh man, we're screwed. But the defense played well. The offense came out and didn't do shit, and they didn't start to do anything and towards the end of the half, and then Joe makes this stupid play. I think we should have called a timeout there, but we didn't, so whatever. It happened. We lost. Fuck it. So I'm coming near the end of my career, and I'm going to tell you right now, I want Pittsburgh to lose all the time, but I don't want to back into no fucking playoffs. I don't want to fucking go into the playoffs losing the rest of our games, but if one team loses today, we're in the playoffs. I don't want to go. I don't want to go into the playoffs looking like this. I don't want this shit. I want us to go into the playoffs strong. I want us to have a strong team. I want us to go in there with a chance to win the Super Bowl, not to just say we made it to the playoffs. That's my pride, and that's how the Ravens' pride should be. So they need to get their ass back in gear and start playing Raven football. Like I said, the defense played hard today. They played really hard with hardly any of their starters on the team, and I give them everything the way they've been playing. The offense, you're garbage. You need to. They just have to figure something out. I can't even think of what they can do. Hopefully Yonder comes back, and that'll make a difference and help us open the run lanes up a little more. But anyhow, you know, RRG, I don't know what to say, guys. It is what it is. I'm sorry if I did disappoint everyone with this video, but this is just how I feel. You know, I'm not jumping ship. I'm just speaking the truth now. I'm coming towards the end, and I'm gonna just start being honest when I make my videos. I'm not gonna lie again, because I felt like shit all week about that, and I shouldn't have acted that way and did the things I did. Rah rah hushumba, even when I just look like an idiot, and I won't do that again. But hopefully they get it turned around, and they, you know, another week with the new coordinator, and you know, I seen a couple of new things they tried here and there, and it looked pretty good. And I understand why they didn't go with the no huddle offense in the very beginning, because you want to keep the ball away from Peyton Manning. I think they should have went to it after the second time they went out there and turned it over 3 and down. They should have just went to the no huddle, and I think it might have been a little different. But you learn from your mistakes, and hopefully they learn next week. They come right out with the no huddle and just go with it. So anyhow, Big Daddy B, the RRG, and the AG, I'm out of here. There ain't no BAM this week. We got banned.